Now let's take a look around here and see if there's anything of note. I hear the whine of something. You know what companies you need to ignore? You can still get many great games. Yeah, unfortunately, there are some companies that I want to ignore, but have like a death grip on some IPs that I enjoy. Blizzard being like right there at the top of the list. It's Blizzard is one of those companies that I despise with a burning passion of 1,000 George Foreman grills. But I also really do think that, well, I think that Diablo 1 and 2 are fantastic games. I like Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3, not reforged, which means that like Warcraft 3 at this point is basically unplayable because they ruined Warcraft 3. Um, I played World of Warcraft the longest time, and I used to hold Blizzard up as like the golden standard of, how to be a good game developer is to be like Blizzard, because there was a time where they were good. Whoop. I guess that helmet. Oh, I went to. Okay. I should have put a side of grace in that shack. Fuck off, goat. Oh, does the goat want to fight? Don't think that's a fight you really should have expected to win. But yeah, like Activision Blizzard is one company that I refuse to give my money to. Luckily, I already have Diablo 1, Diablo 2. I have Diablo 2 remastered. And I have Warcraft 1 and 2. Warcraft 1, though, I would argue is not really, unless you're interested in what like Warcraft's origins were, I would not recommend playing that game. It's not horrible, but it is an exercise in frustration trying to play that game because it doesn't have the mouse clicking, like right click to move your units or left click to, you have to press M and then click where you want them to go. It's a very like,
I have awaited. The needle is repaired. Now it will forestall the rotting sickness, I'm sure. Will you give it to the girl, Millicent? I will reward you in kind.
so now we have a repaired unalloyed golden needle.
Millicent rests at the church atop the
I
cliff
know.
beyond Celia, the
I
town
met her.
tended to by the witless pests who worship her, or rather her rotting sickness, as a god. A wretched fate, indeed.
They were a golden standard, but nowadays they're bad. But when you have the game, it's still a good game. Yes, absolutely. I agree 1,000% with that statement. That you know, and it's the same way with like a good example is like there's somebody who I kind of was really shitty about this. Harry Potter, for example. Um, J.K. Rowling is a horrible, abhorrent, disgusting, vile human being. But that doesn't make Harry Potter disgusting and gross. That just makes her gross. All right, I've been live for 2 hours and I haven't gotten up, not even once. So I'm gonna take a short break, um, and we can resume the discussion of separating the art from the artist when I get back. Yeah, I need to take a short break, stretch my legs, use the restroom, get a fresh drink, and come back here in a few minutes to continue this riveting discussion that I'm actually having a lot of fun with. You brought up a very good point. I'll be right back. I am back. Sorry that took longer than I had anticipated. I ran into a cat during my travels through my apartment, and now he's standing over by the foot of my bed. Demetrios! Demetrius has decided he's going to leave my bedroom now. It's a huge question. Should you judge art as something on its own, in its own cosmos, or should you also judge it also with the artist in mind? That, I think, is more like a case by case kind of basis. Because like what if the art is meant to reflect the artist? If the art is meant to reflect the artist and like what's in that person's mind, then I don't think you can separate the two. But if it's meant to like stand on its own as its own thing, then I think, you know, you can be like, all right, I don't need to make this political. But people, you know, people do people things. And so they take something that isn't political at all. Like in the case of like Harry Potter, for example. And they don't only just fail to separate the art from the artist, they then condemn anybody who enjoys the art. And they're like, oh, you're a transphobic bigot. And it's like, no, I'm not. But there's nothing in Harry Potter that represents the views of J.K. Rowling in her current, you know, psychotic mindset. But there are people like, well, she's still making money off of it. And it's like, she was rich before I knew who she was. She's going to be rich after. And so, like, no matter what I do, she's going to be fucking rich. And she's going to have this platform because there are people who will listen to her at this point. They're aware of her views. They agree with her views. They don't care about the rest of it. They want their worldview put up on display for everyone.
If you are wise, you will leave immediately. My flesh writhes with scarlet rot. You ask that I stab myself with the needle to quell the scarlet rot. But how? Never mind. I've decided I would rather trust you than simply continue to spoil from within. Would you mind averting your eyes for a moment? Well, that was easier than expected. But why do I feel so...
Okay. Let's see here. Now she's standing up. Look at that. What a nice individual.
Hoped to see you again. My apologies for when last we met. I fainted before I could even thank you. Everything is as you said. Since inserting the needle, the scarlet rot has ceased to writhe. Even the nightmares have abated. And now, though I can scarcely believe it myself, I can move as I please. Not that I could ever truly repay you, but I would like you to have this, by way of thanks. A token though it is.
Okay. Raises dexterity.
I'm considering leaving. On a journey, with the needle buried in my flesh. I've started to recall, but dimly, my destiny. It's all thanks to you. My name is Millicent. pray fate permits us meet again. I'm considering if the needle my destiny.
Okay, and now we rest at the side of Grace. And now we're going to go ahead and jump down here and go back to the shack. But yeah, that, like, the you know, like I said, in my case, and I'm not saying this is how it should, how it should be for everybody. Everybody has a different way of processing and thinking about certain things. But the way I look at things like that, like, like the separating the art from the artist, as we were discussing earlier, that it depends. It all depends on whether or not. Why the fuck did this guy disappear? That's weird.
Oh, something about this place felt familiar to me, so I decided to pay a visit, hoping to find someone here, but I've only found emptiness. Perhaps before my departure.
Another big question is, what is art and what is not? Again, I think that depends also from person to person. But
Never mind that.
to finish my earlier thought,
On my journey.
it depends on how much. If you want to separate the art from the artist, it depends on how much of the artist is actually in that art. Like if it's, and I think that's a very subjective thing. Much like what is art is a very subjective thing.
I must focus on my journey, for which I have you to thank. I must stay strong. Well, I must
Okay. So now we warp again. Boom, boom. Okay. And then we're going to go all the way over here again. The Millicent quest line is a very, it's kind of like Ronnie's quest line. While it doesn't, like, I don't need to do it for my build, but I think it's an interesting quest line. And I just realized there's something else we have to do, but we can do that after we beat Radon, I think. So I got like maybe one or two more. I don't know how many dungeons there are in Caelid. I tend to not stay in here very long. And now he's back.
Thank you kindly for giving the needle to Millicent. Now she too can begin her journey and stare her fate straight in the eye. You've been a saint through and through. As thanks, I vow to impart to you my knowledge of the lost sorceries of the Selians, descendants of the Eternal.
We're about to spend all our runes. Night Maiden's Mist. That is gigantic.
Please make like her mother. She has the stuff but commands only one arm. Oh, you noted. Indeed, Millicent did visit this hovel of a home. It seems the memories eaten away by the rotting sickness yet remain, but faintly. However, she has no need of me anymore. No, she must embark on her journey and stare her fate in the eye. I mustn't impede. As I've aged, I've found the best way to aid the young is to be forgotten.
Yeah, there's some old people. I wish they would adopt that policy. And the last one, can you even judge art about how good it is? You can, but not objectively. Subjectively. Do I think this art is good? We have Night Comet and Night Shard. I think we'll replace... Yeah, because the FP cost for Glintstone Pebble is the same as the FP cost for Night Shard, but I believe the damage for Night Shard is much higher. And then... Ooh, this is actually a tough one. What do we... I guess we can replace that with... Well, I want to show these off real quick before we... So we got this that goes whoosh. And it is something you can charge, albeit a bit briefly. Spell here, and this one I think goes up above you. So like if you wanted to... Problem is, for this to be like, it's not very effective as a spell. So you replace it with Night Maiden's Mist. And for the last time, we will head in this direction and we will target you and go boom. It wasn't close enough. Night Maiden's Mist. There's a danger with it though. That's the danger. If you it can hurt you too. So there's friendly fire with the spell. And you have to be somewhat close. But it's effective. It's good for... It's really good at for like boss fights. Yeah, those are important questions about art to be certainly asked. Crap. I'm gonna have to go AFK for a second. I just heard noises. I know what the noises are. I just heard the sound of a cat throwing up. Yeah, the damage and cast time of this spell is actually kind of ridiculous. Damage, cast time, and FP cost of Night Shard is actually insane. But because I just heard... But you need to say bye. I'm guessing you're heading out for the night. Getting kind of late. Well, I appreciate you coming and hanging out all the same. Even if you do have to leave now. I have to step away as well. But I'm going to be back much sooner than you. Yeah, so I just heard a very concerning noise. So I'm going to say thanks for stopping by, Caddis. It was nice to see you again. I hope you have a good night. And hopefully I'll see you either tomorrow or the next time you decide to stop by. It's always a pleasure to have you. I enjoy talking to you. Have a good night. I'm going to go see what the cat damage is. But there was some cat damage. Be right back. My assumptions were correct. He did get sick. He got sick in my workspace. Lovely. God. I enjoy having pets, but my God, is it exhausting sometimes. You're just like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like, you enjoy all these like, weird and silly moments with your pet. But then there's times like this where you just hear this noise, and you're just like, oh, great. There's a new stain on the carpet now. There's nothing you can do about the stain. The carpet is already stained. The moment that those contents exit the cat's mouth, that carpet is now stained. Luckily, my girlfriend gave me a really useful product for fixing that. Oh, really? You don't say. I think that's the I think the boss has spoken and the decision has been made. And he's probably gonna activate when I do this. Yep. Yeah, but we saw how much damage these spells were. Oh. Okay, message received. I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. I'll be back for you later. Oh, it's that one. Okay. I thought that was a different one. I feel like I guess we gotta do Cellular Crystal Tunnel, and then okay, we can do this. Um, yeah, what I'm about to do. Yes. Um, yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a mess. Let those guys go off and go kaboom. It's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. Where is the kaboom? There is the kaboom. Okay. Unlock. And boom. Bye. 9,000 damage. That critical attack did 9,000 damage. That's a bit wasteful to restore our MP right then and there, but we have our method for defeating these slow assholes. You know, for bosses or for enemies like this, that weapon art is really fucking good. Problem is, then you have moments like that, and it's like, nope. Here, shoot another arrow. There you go. You're not exactly what I'd call a smart person. Yeah, that's it. Draw another arrow. Look at this stupid ass damage. 9,000 damage. Holy shit. Downside is there's no grace over here, so I'm gonna say when because we're probably not gonna beat these guys. When we die to this guy's champions, we have to run up here and like interact with it in some way. Yeah, now we have these summon signs. The nice thing is Knight of the Great Jar. What you can do is you can kind of cheat. So what you do, this will probably get me killed, so, you know, whatever, Keck W or whatever you want. But you do this, and you just go, whoop, you run over here. I don't even feel remotely bad about it. The reason I don't feel bad about it, well, try and fight them normally. Remember how my invasions went. Oh! I wonder if that'll count. I think it counts. I think that counts. Is this cheap as hell? Yes. Do I feel bad doing it? No. Given how much, and I'm gonna say this game cheats. Given how much this game, like, it's the only thing I know what to call the behavior you witness sometimes in this game is straight up just fucking like outright blatant cheating. I'm talking about the input reading, of course. Draw your arrow. No. You are not a smart fellow, are you? Oh my god. I don't know if you need to beat all three of these guys in rapid succession. Or in, like, consecutively. Like, I don't know if all of their... If all of their signs are going to be back, then I'll consider this a failure. If only one sign appears at this point in time, then we have achieved a great victory today. Unlock, and there we go. 9,000. Look at that. That's an absolutely psychotic amount of damage. Let's go get our stuff back. Off of this branch. And there's a very real chance all three signs will be back. Oh, yeah, definitely. All three signs will be back. Wait, what? Yeah, all three. Yep, there they are. So, yeah, this is not a victory. And we'll do that. We'll deal with this later, especially since the chance of death is high, and I've pretty much done just about everything I want to do. I guess we could do this, and then we'll start on working towards Radon. Pop. I want to check my smithing stones. I only have 4. Okay. So I can't yet. Thinking about like upgrading the demi-human staff some more. I don't know if I'll ever get the scaling as high as. Whoop. Yeah, those are the pests. If you let all of those things that they shot out of their body hit you, you're likely to be immediately like one-shot killed. You want to backstab these guys. They're more of those stone... I think they're more of those stone-like people that... 5 smithing stone 5. Yeah, we definitely want to do this. If there's going to be a bunch of smithing stone 5 in here. Ow. See? Yeah. Can I fucking... Can you... Oh my god. Fuck right off. You fucking piece of shit. You want to play the shoot game? Oh, what's wrong? Can't be a little baby bitch at a fucking distance anymore? There's a reason they're called pests. Bye-bye. Ooh, give. I'll never say no to more loot. Yeah, so that, I believe, is a way forward. Let's go this way. Oh, good. Can I fucking target you? Oh my god. Get shit on. Rune Arc is nice. Good find, good find. So yeah, this is the area we got teleported to from Limgrave. A lot of players, and they're, you know, first time playing this game, will find themselves in this area. Just because you wind up, like, you're like, okay, it's not a mimic chest. There's no mimics in this game at all. Of course, now that I said that, you know, there's probably a dev over at FromSoft right now that's like secretly watching the stream, and it's now like quickly just like, gonna get a fucking mimic put into the fucking DLC. We'll show this guy. I don't know why they'd have to show me or own me and or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know. And nowadays people are like, "Oh, you were wrong. You got so owned," and it's like, is being wrong isn't the same as being owned. If you're wrong about something and refuse to admit that you're wrong and refuse to like change your point of view on the thing, then yeah. At that point, mock the person and insult them. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with being wrong. It's something you get. I guess I guess you get used to being wrong a lot when you get into like programming and coding, because you start working on some code or a bit of, you know, little method that you're working on or something like that, and that dude was on a fucking mission. He wanted to drill me. Stone 5, huge. Once you find more 3s and 4s. But also 5, huge. 5 is huge for this dagger. Okay. Ooh, Somber 4. That's nice. We'll probably hold on to our Somber Stones. Ooh, another chest. I don't know. I don't really remember some of the stuff that's in this area. Rock Blaster. That's probably a better slightly better version of that other spell that I didn't really use very much because it turned out to not be very good. Huge. I love acting like things are a big deal when they're not. Oh my god, that's huge. Look at this. Golden Rune 4, game changer. Absolutely. Go. And get this ladder down. Nice little shortcut. Back up here. Grab that. Somber Smithing Stone 4. How lovely. Is that everything? Nothing this way. There's nothing else this way, right? Yeah, no. Okay. So that is the way forward. Almost made another cup of coffee tonight. I've already had 2 cups of coffee though, and if I made another cup tonight, I probably would not sleep well. I'm already pretty amped up. Okay, we're gonna do this so we can then go and like machine gun pellet this guy so he can't possibly fucking. Fucking stop! Holy mother fuck! God. Smithing Stone 5. Really like seeing the Smithing Stone 5s. Kind of worried about the boss of this area. So we got, what, like 21,000 runes, and looks like there's no America statue. Which makes me a little bit nervous. Looks like it's going to be a giant golem type enemy. Let's go die to the boss. Because this is Kaled. Uh-oh. Hello? That was fun. Whoops. Oof. Disagree. God damn it, man. What the fuck? Shit. I had another heal. I didn't use it because, well, he was doing his little fucking... I couldn't use it. I was sitting there thinking, I need to use this. I need to, you know... Like, I gotta go. And sometimes the game is just like, no, you're not gonna go. You are gonna die. That is the end result of this endeavor that you've set out. I think the bad news is the pests are back. I think that's... Are they? That one is. Quickly up here. Down here. Run past this guy. Fuck off, dude. Let's get my runes back. That's kind of the part that I care about. Now we'll... Kind of annoying when the game is just like, yeah, you know that attack that you can normally... Jesus, dude. Got fucking zero chill, huh? Thanks, game, thanks. Not what I'm trying to do, but sure, if you fucking say so. Try and provoke some sort of response out of this shithead. What the fuck, man? Jesus. Fuck! What the... Have I mentioned that I hate this boss, which is why I said oh shit when I first walked through that boss fog? I'm not mad at the boss, though. What I'm getting mad at, and it's not even like actually mad. I'm not like, oh my god, this game's so bad. Ooh, it's broken, blog bugged, busted game, piece of shit. No, it's more an annoyance and a frustration when I press a certain button and the game just doesn't respond the way that I'm expecting or intending it to. Fuck out of my life forever. That's always fun when you're just like, oh, I guess I will get absolutely bonked by this enemy because, again, trying to do one thing and another thing happens. I guess we can consume it before the boss fight. We're gonna take damage from this annoying asshole too. Concerned about my runes and my health. Disagree. don't think you attacked enough. No, you still have 5 more attacks in you because... Yep, just fucking kill me. God, yeah, fuck this boss. Fuck this line. I'm getting the fuck out of here as soon as I get my shit back. Yeah, I'm gonna do the save and quit. I don't fucking care at this point. I started tonight with the intent of actually having fun. And I guess my mistake was going to Caled to have fun. I'm sorry, Florida. Who goes to Florida to have fun? The only thing fun in Florida is Disney World, and this version of Florida doesn't have that. This version of Florida hates you. And would actively laugh at your inevitable and untimely demise. Get your fucking ass in here, you staff having fucking piece of actual garbage. You are trash. And I'm gonna treat you like such. Now this shithead's... Oop. I really hate people who do that. If you put a message right next to a ladder or some sort of lever, you think you're being cute, you're not. You're being an annoying little troll shithead who doesn't understand like what actual good humor is. Oop. Come in here. Get my runes. Bye-bye. Not dealing with it. I probably could take him on, but I'm not in the mood tonight to deal with an enemy that's gonna throw rocks at you, hit you, attack it. So what really kind of pushed me over the edge to saying fuck this boss was it wasn't the it wasn't that he hits hard or that there's the run back to the boss first of all is absolute this is bad, just bad run back. Oh look, and the little annoying shitheads up there. They, with bosses like that, they need like a Grace or Side America or whatever, Stake America. Yeah, that's not what I would consider a good boss fight. Or no anything. So we will do that later. We'll go ahead and I guess mark it like that. That's something to do later. And since we... Wait, was it in here? No. I forgot where the portal was that took us like right up to Redmane Castle. Redmane Castle isn't going to be like the Raya Lucari Academy or what was the other one? Stormvale. Redmane Castle is entirely like it's a collection of small rooms, and then I think there's one boss fight before you get to what's essentially considered the main event, which is fighting Radahn. That boss fight can be deactivated, I think, or prevented, or I don't really know what it's called, how to call it. Like, you can miss it, so to speak. It's a misbegotten beast, and a Crucible. I think it's a Crucible Knight. I think joins like halfway through the. We want that. We want that. We want that. 14. That is a lot. It's a lot of fire pots, man. Ooh, look at those red main fire pots. Those require ritual pots, though. I still don't have the freeze ones, though. Oh, yeah, now I can make it like a bajillion of these. Yeah, look at that. 40 and then 146 in storage. These use FP, though. If we're going to be using FP, we might as well be using it for something good. We need to head south. I'm dead. I live. Windy Crystal Tear. Get the fuck away from me. Whoop. Me. And fucking 2 after me? Gee, I wonder why I'm running away from the big angry bird. Could it be because, it's not a good enemy to fight? Yeah, don't worry about it. Those guys are... Yeah, they're all gonna fight the dogs and the other things. The horn that sounds is not for thee. These guys trying to shoot at me. Yeah, they are. Can they not climb ladders? Like, seems like a rather brain dead bunch. How odd. Yep. That's about what I expected from that. The moment I got hit by that fire pot, I knew exactly what was about to happen. Okay. That's why I was looking for another site of grace. Florida, man. There's another part of Florida that you know often does not get overlooked is Florida Man. You see news articles about Florida Man. Oh goody, he's angry again. Let's make a mad dash like this. Nope. They're bad enemies to fight. You do not want to fight these enemies that are... Yeah, they'll chase you to the fucking ends of the goddamn earth. But not only that, they're just bad enemies to fight. They're not fun. They're kind of, you know, they're weird and awkward. And so I'll often just come down here and let this guy sound the battle horn and then let them all fight it out. Come up this side. Yeah, I guess now is probably a good time to start Redmane Castle, and then we can get started tomorrow on Radon. Bye. Whoop. I didn't expect them to... I did not expect them to do that. I was just trying to get away from it so I could, you know, get myself in a better spot so shit like that doesn't happen. One of those guys did that. It would have been a lot more damage. Arrow stings talisman. You know, that might be an interesting challenge run to do. A true bow only run. I recently saw somebody do literally all of the Dark Souls, or not Dark Souls, Elden Ring bosses. Shield only. And I mean literally shields only. Apparently you can attack with shields in this game. I really hate people who... You're gonna place a message, fine, by all means place a message. Not right next to a fucking ladder or a lever or anything that requires you to interact with it. Like when you do that shit, I don't feel inclined to write your message well. I feel inclined to do the exact opposite. Problem is, the game's not exactly good at telling you which one's which. Like you just see appraisals, too. You don't know if they're good or bad. And it's a holdover from Dark Souls, really. We're gonna get... Oh, yeah, I should probably... Because, yeah, we're gonna get fucking flaming shit flung at us as we make our way across this bridge. Yep. Not interested. Well, it was unfortunate for all of them. Oh boy. Let's get the fuck out of here. No, I don't think that was the intended destination. I know it was. It still works. It works. It works. It's a little airborne. It's still good. It's still good. It's gone. I know. That's the good Simpsons that I'm quoting there. Hello, game? Oh. Of course there's a dog. Why wouldn't there be a dog? 1,500. That's kind of why I think people like this sword or this dagger as much as they do, is because of how much damage it does. When you do backstabs and stuff like that. I am such a shitter when it comes to this type of... Do I have anything that can lure them over here? Yeah, I'm an absolute dickhead when it comes to taking these guys out. I'm the type of person that will sit there and try and find a way to tease specifically these enemies. Quiet. Yep. I really wish they didn't scream like that when you died to fire. It's unnecessary. Like what does that add to anything? Oh, you screamed. So realistic. Oh. Jesus Christ. All right. This is a game that we're gonna fucking play. Then let's fucking play it. Come here, you. Hmm? Seeing that big flaming sword wearing fucking toting motherfucker. I think I'm good. Okay. I don't get the I don't get the point of making the enemies or making your character scream bloody murder. It's like is that pain really like somehow worse than being literally lit on fire or any of the other deaths? Like is that somehow like is the act of being ignited really the most painful death, and it needs so bad, so painful, and so hard to comprehend that we need to have like a special scream just for that one death? Fuck off, dog. Shit. Alright, well, I need to try and get my runes back. This is gonna be not pretty. I don't know, it'll be just fine. Just do this. Right, great sword. You know, if my build was different enough, that would be something to be excited over. Uh-huh. Wheels are turning. Okay. Can't equip horse, so I'd have to... Don't think that's gonna work. This might, though. Shithead. Is he the only one up here? I guess the only one that really matters. But let's kill him anyways. All the same. Right up the backside. Right in that smelly, stinky, dirty beehole. Yep. Let's do that. I don't remember anything about Redmane Castle. I don't recall. I don't even recall experiencing this much of Redmane Castle. Flamberge. Okay. Sanctuary Stone. Smithing Stone 3. Okay, that's good. We're looking for those. We take those. Now I have that wine sound effect attached to my character again. Yeah, I don't remember really much of Redmane Castle beyond what's at the end. I don't remember it being, like, explicitly long either. Okay. Smithing Stone 5 is nice. We're almost to the point of the game where, like, after I beat Radon, probably I should start saying if with the way I've been playing lately. We're gonna be at the point of the game where we can just start. Well, first things first, I'm gonna go into Nokron because that's gonna further the Ronnie quest line, and like my most like the thing I wanted, like, that's gonna be first and foremost and front and center on my concerns of things to do is to do the Ronnie quest line as quickly as possible, as soon as possible. Interesting. Get higher up. You fucking, like... I don't know if sorceries will actually break these things, but this is actually kind of obnoxious. Your defenses have failed. One person has infiltrated your... whatever the fuck this is. We're gonna, just so we don't get sent out again. I think this will be helpful. Okay, so there's gonna be a boss. Okay, so the boss fight was not avoided. I should probably look into like what causes that. Not that I want to cause it. I'm just kind of, it's a curiosity for me. All right. Okay. There we go. Spend things on 4. We take those. We take those. Whatever wins we can get. Kind of curious if I can do this. I don't know if these enemies will respawn. But... hello? That was bad. There's your input reading. See, there it doesn't jump. There it jumps. Oh. Almost as if to make me wrong. Did he break through? He's almost dead. Can he not get... is he leashed to this other area? Let me actually heal. Come here, doggy. Come on. Away from your friend, yes. Way over here. No? Pretty sure you want to. Did he teleport? Nope. I know. I'll go hide in here. This is what I did the first time I fought them. I just stood up in here and tried to position myself in ways like here and along here to try and get this guy, to get these guys. I just want him, like, out of the way. Okay. Beast Blood, Old Fang. That's actually not a bad collection. Something tells me these guys probably don't come back if I rested a Grace. Unlike those, those summons that over by the big jar. Yeah, because getting to those enemies won't be hard. Yeah, especially now, because this bullshit is what did most of the damage. Like, this is what ate my flask up. Jesus fuck, dude. Just fuck off. Straight up the bunghole. I'd recommend giving this dagger a very good wash after you're done with it. Well, he just tore off like a bat out of hell. No way he's gonna bust through all that, so I don't know what the... What the fuck is this? The fuck am I witnessing right now? I turn around and this is fucking creepy. And just doesn't know what to do with that, I guess. Jump up here. Jump up here. Okay, I probably need to attack this guy. You know what? Actually, I've been struck by an idea. Do I not already have... Oh, I had 39. Okay. That cat certainly can climb a tree. That much is for certain. I have to rush over here because this guy's AI for the controlling this thing's fucking stupid. Is it just fucking teleport? Is it back over here now? Okay. How long before it teleports back over here? Whoop. Very good. Mission accomplished. Smithing Stone 4, again. Huge. Is there a way to open up this gate? I guess it really doesn't matter at this point. We have a site of grace inside the castle. The rest is kind of a moot point. Come here, you. Huge. Checking the time. I've already been in here. What? Oh, I guess I have already been in here. What about in here? Whoops. Okay, that will then lead me up to here. Oh, and then there's the ladder up to there, which leads up to that big guy. Who I do believe actually does... That's where the dog hides out. Okay. If the big guy's up here, we'll just jump off there. I do believe he does... Yeah, he does respawn, so... We'll avoid that area from now on. This may or may not have been how I got down to these enemies when... I forgot what run it was that I did. Somebody should tell these guys, they're shit guards. They just stood here as that giant lion fuck thing just barreled through all this shit over to here. It's funny as hell what, what happened, but... Oh. That's just... Oh, it's shadows from that shit. Okay. Oh. Something tells me there's a lot more to explore in here than I originally thought. red hot red blade will give us our... Imagine that's the last thing you see before you die is some insane person wearing a penis-shaped hat running at you with a tiny little dagger. And before you can do anything, she has run up to you, caught up to you, and plunged said dagger into your back, and you're dead. Okay. Which stats are actually a little bit annoying to me. Oh, the bitrate's too high. Bitrate's too high. Well, then, you know, improve your servers or whatever. Like, fix whatever you need to fix. What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah. Jet corpse. Please, for the love of God, don't fuck this up. Come on, man. Snappy got this. Actually, that's not a bad idea. That made me a little bit nervous because I don't know what's in this chest. I've never been up here. You run along these walls, ramparts. Is there anything of value up here? No, I think I've thoroughly scoured the ever-loving shit out of this place. So let's go ahead and warp down. Oh, 43. Yeah, no, we wanna level up, right? Yeah, if I get enough, I'll level up vigor after this, but it's gonna be a big if because misbegotten warrior. Yep. And there he is. The Miss America, the Crucible Knight. at the time though. I might just grab my runes and end a little bit early tonight. Because I'm kind of tired. I don't have coffee. Keep me going. I can't. It's too late for coffee. Yeah. I know what we can do for 10 minutes. Yes. Do a million things on this character that I have not used. How many slots do I still have? I have only 8 slots on this character. Like, see, this is what I'm talking about. This character is, well, this character also went from a faith build into a bleed build, then back into a faith build. Oh yeah, sleep pots. I apparently don't have freeze pots on any of my characters, it looks like. What is my wondrous physic? Let's go back here and we're gonna fucking die a lot with this one, but yeah. This is what we're gonna do. This build is pretty much complete. I can't really see what else I wanted to, like, sure, I could level up dexterity more. What's that going to do for me? I could level up mind more. That's going to give me some more FP, but not really enough to be meaningful. I have enough endurance to have my 51 poise, or 50, well, it's 57, but all the same. Oh, the fingerprint helm. So yeah, this is a build that I was working on before I started streaming again. Interesting. That one gives me more FP. Well, oh, it hurts my stamina though. Does this give me stamina? Do I lose? No, I don't. Okay. This just straight up gives me... Oh, it gives me... Ooh. Then there's this. Okay. I did use that for a while. I like the skeletal mask. The skeletal set as a whole, I think, is kind of cool. You can see I have a lot more stuff on this character. We're right at the end of the game. Once we do that, yep, here's the whole map. By the way, this is Elden Ring, to include like all this shit over here. Yeah. I still have to go through all this again. And scribe corn. Was he really there? Okay. Yeah, so you get some really cool... I'm obviously going to rest before I go in here, but this one, I believe that is what I used to take out Placidusax, and then this is what you get from Placidusax. And then there's this. That's good for, like, the low FP cost of this is, it makes it really good for, that's a fully charged, like a fucking ball of fire out there, but yeah. We're not going to be using any of these. I don't know how we're going to do this, but this is my goal after my character is ready for the DLC, is we're going to do this. We're going to hop on this character. And we're going to come in here and we're going to get absolutely fucking bodied against Melania. This is the wall that I was up against. This is 0, because I was here for a while. Yep. So that's basically how this boss fight goes, is if you fuck around too much, you're going to find out. And yeah, when she hits you, she gets healed. If you've done any damage to her, she will get healed for some of the damage. Or all of the damage, depending on how much you've done. So we can fuck around with this for a little bit. Until I'm ready to scoop myself off to bed. There we go. What are you doing? Get off the screen, you're annoying me. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna hear that a lot when I finally start actually trying to take this bitch out. Give it a couple more tries. This is gonna be my Everest for this game. With Bloodborne, it was costs. With Dark Souls 1, it was Calamite, Black Dragon Calamite. Dark Souls 2 is the whole fucking game, if we're gonna be perfectly fair. There you go, and then I wonder if she's gonna... Get up. Input read. No, it's not input reading. Okay. Fucking tits, man. Back, back. Poof. Heal. shit, man. Heal. Now's a good time to heal. She won't do that. Okay. There we go. Yep. There we go. I mean, you're just gonna sit there and let me pelt you like that. Heal up. Heal up. Oh boy, here we go. I'm surprised I survived that. I'm gonna take some free damage on her. Come on. Do something. Just gonna sit here and keep fucking poking you with lightning spears until you fucking do something, lady. Will that cause you to... Bitch. If that's what you're gonna do, just step into the water. Let's go ahead and top off. And she's letting miracles be effective against her. This is the farthest and the longest I've lasted against her, and she's... Oh god, here we go. Oh shit. We're not gonna beat her, but I got to phase 2, man. That's huge. We're gonna ride out this attempt, and this will be it. I said a couple more attempts, but I've never gotten this far into the fight. I've never seen this cutscene before either.
Wait.
Yeah, I feel like phase 1 is just to get phase 2 going. This is absolutely fucking nutty.
Flowers once more.
I'm gonna get absolutely one shot. Yeah, no, I'd agree that phase 2 of Melania is... God, it's fucking horrendous.
Now, rot.
This is not what you... Oh my god, like the veininess of the wings and shit. Yep. I don't know if running away is the right move. Usually when I've seen people do this, it's run towards it. But that's a taste of what's to come after we get our character ready for the DLC. But this is where I'm going to have to say so long for now in terms of